Good afternoon. We're back. I'm Cynthia, and this is Doug, and we're here for Wall Street Media, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you will not find anywhere else. So you've got Heartland Express.
We had Heartland this morning. John Cosart, their CFO, their HTLD, presented this morning at Baird's Industrial Conference in Chicago, and he is the most enthusiastic guy that we ever had. I thought the microphones and the computers were broken the first time I heard him. I jumped up, raced over to the encoder. I thought, oh my God, what's happening, right? Because he's so loud and enthusiastic.
You jumped up and did what?
He's always hollering. I ran over to the encoders, to the computers where the audio was coming through. Well, you guys have to tune in and see him. You can. He's actually like a Southern preacher, but he's also the CFO. And he's a super manager of money, and he loves his company, and he's a trucker. So he says things like, we're going to get those suckers, you know, and I love him, man. I want a guy that loves his company. That's who I want to put my money in, and he's got his money in the company. You know, him and the CEO, they've been buying back shares, right? I love this company. You can see the whole webcast. Can you see that over there?
I can see that. What do you want me to say?
Tell
WSW.com/webclass/Baird, BAIRD 3.
Super classy bank, super smart, classy, elegant.
Good. All right, so what are you doing this afternoon? Were you heading off to Coldwater Creek?
Yeah, my friend Marie sent me an invite, and I'm going up to their flagship. They're going to have the management there, and I'm going to meet the people from Coldwater Creek. You said you know them.
I do. I use their stuff. I have. They make awesome little things to cuddle with. They have great clothes, great sweatshirts. No, they're a good company.
Yeah, that's nice to hear. I'm glad. I'm going to go meet their CEO, and they're going to show their holiday collection.
Very good.
Yeah, pretty nifty. I'm glad you like
Maybe
them.
I'll stop by there with you.
Yeah, cool.
Sounds
Wonderful.
Good. So I got the Kindle from Amazon that you sent me.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That was for your little California trip and your Vegas trip.
It is, and I've already downloaded lots of books. I downloaded Hamlet, some reading Hamlet. I downloaded some acting books, which is good. Some books
you don't
that I
need
actually
any more acting books.
stuff that I carry with me, like just for notes and stuff like that.
I know you always have your
them
big bag. You're such a model. You always have your big bag and your little dog. 72 books though. You are uniquely literate.
So now I just carry this one book. It's the Kindle. Do you guys want to see it or not?
Yeah. Where is it?
Sorry, Bella. No, it's small. It's, sorry, I'll be back. It's small, and I have my headset in it, because it looks like this. It looks like a little, you think it's like you're doing business.
Is that the size of it?
Yeah. And
oh
inside, see, this has like Emily Dickinson on it right now. It's like really beautiful, and you know what it does? Background music. It connected to my computer. I downloaded my MP3s from my iTunes, so now I have background music. It also connects wirelessly like a cell phone, but you don't pay for it, to the internet. And it does Google, it does Amazon, it gets the newspapers, it does everything. It's awesome. $350.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They're sold out. They're back ordered for 4 weeks now. Unbelievable. It's adorable, and it's so tiny and
I had
so
no
light.
idea it was that size.
Yeah, and it just fits into this little compartment here, and they made like a little pillow for the screen, and it closes up, and you wrap it like this, and people think you have your agenda. You can also take notes, you can highlight.
And does it come with that?
Yeah, this came with this.
Boy, that's really a neat thing.
It's a great gift. It's
I'm a gadget guy. I think it's wonderful.
Yeah, and like I said, you can do your newspapers on here, you can get the news, and you can also surf the web, but there's no Java or anything. But it has background music.
Boy, that's wonderful.
Yeah, so that's what
And I see you had your headphones plugged in. You really were listening to it.
I was doing the background music.
Yeah.
No, completely.
It's fabulous.
And like I said, I was reading Hamlet on there yesterday. I was getting super excited. I downloaded a bunch of plays. No, it's perfect for me.
You're the coolest. It's
and
wonderful.
I can take notes and I can write things down. It's fantastic.
Now, did you use that on your Vegas and your little
did.
Beverly Hills trip?
So I have a quick story for you guys.
Tell me.
This is what it's like to be a billionaire. It's ridiculous. But this billionaire, you're going to love. He's just such a nice guy. Steve Wynn, owner of the Wynn Hotels. And he just built another hotel called the Encore, which he'll be unveiling in about 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, December.
Super nice. Well, before I get into my story, just to talk about how nice he is, he has this amazing whole floor in his casino that's dedicated just to the staff and to the workers, where they can relax, where they can bring their families, where they can just do things. He's just such a super nice guy. He takes such good care of them. I was thinking that's why he's so successful. He just knows how to take care of people. But anyway, so I flew with him. First of all, he has a Picasso here in New York. The most amazing Picasso. So we went to go take a look at that.
We have a painting story too. He also damaged one.
That's the one we went to go see. Yeah. The one he stuck his arm through. But anyway, he still
God
owns
bless
it.
Him. He's a wonderful
He's
guy.
wonderful.
Well, he's going to own it for forever now.
Well, no, it's fixed. No, it's fixed. It's on display. It's beautiful. Yeah. So anyway, so that's the one we went to go see. It's beautiful. So then we went into his private jet and his beautiful jet. Then we went to Vegas. Then there was, 2 cars waiting there. You got the Rolls Royce and the other car. and they put our luggage in one of the cars, and we drive, and we go to dinner. We're watching it was election day, so we're watching the elections, and then they take our stuff and they put it in a room for us. And then the person that I was flying with is afraid to fly at night. I won't say who. And so we had to take a Vegas back
John
to...
Madden.
No,
Okay.
I can't say. I don't want to embarrass him. And then we were taking the car to go back to L.A.
So
because I
instead
had to
of
be
flying for an hour, he rode in a limousine with you for 4 hours.
But also he could do his messages because he's busy. He was doing his BlackBerry.
I'm afraid to fly,
I was
too.
sleeping. And so I had to do Bold and Beautiful the next morning. So anyway, 3 days later, I'm leaving to go back to New York, and I'm like panicking because I have this little jewelry box that has all this very expensive jewelry and also sentimental jewelry. So I started to like freak out. I got all upset. The housekeeper was checking the whole entire house. Everything's going down. I then don't want to bother him because he's working on business. And I don't want to bother Steve Wynn directly. So I called American Express Global Assist, of course, because it's a global problem. And they call Steve Wynn. They call Steve Wynn. I said, call the Wynn Hotel, get Steve Wynn's assistant on the phone, and tell them that I've lost my jewelry box. And I explained the story to them. I said, look, it's either in the private jet. You know, this is American Express. I said, look, it's either in the bathroom of the private jet. It's either in the Rolls Royce or Steve's car. It's either in the limo or the room that we put aside or somewhere in the hotel. So I end up finding it. American Express does track it down, but they didn't track it down at Steve Wynn's hotel. But Steve Wynn ended up going through security feeds. He ended up sweeping everything, and the poor guy.
He is class.
It was somewhere else. It was somewhere else. So, but we did locate it. So I sent Steve Wynn a message just saying, we've located the jewelry. Thank you so much. And I sent him flowers. But here's the best thing, is that you can't send Steve Wynn flowers. You can't use your own courier. You have to call the Wynn Hotel, and then the Wynn Hotel has flowers that he prefers. And you just tell them how much you want to purchase, and then they purchase them, but you can't actually send your own flowers. You can't pick them out, and you can't know what his preference is. That's
awesome.
That's what it's like to be a billionaire. But he's such a nice guy, so sweet. He was checking all the security feeds. He really cared about me. He was really concerned. He got on the phone himself.
You know what? German Mike lost his wallet and a whole bunch of heirlooms from his grandmother.
And what did he get? Something in the mail? F you?
Yeah, I think they told him, sir, you'll have to leave. Checkout time is noon. And it's 11:59. Please get your ass out of our hotel.
So I thought that was a great story because not only did Steve really go crazy for me, and it wasn't there, but he's just so nice, such a nice guy, and such a pleasure to be around. Such a great guy. But
That's wonderful.
A nice billionaire. Can you imagine that?
What a cool story.
Who has flower preferences that you're not allowed to know about.
You loved that part.
I loved it.
That's your favorite.
So anyway, we're here every day at Wall Street Media.
Hey, if you want to be a nice billionaire, look at that. We're like psychically connected. If you want
to be a nice billionaire, you got to go to, or if you want to be one billionaire that people love to hate, then you can go to StockTwits, and also we have Covestor and we have Investopedia. All three great sites. Definitely go take a look at them, and also come back and see us at WSNCO.com. Say goodbye, Doug.
Goodbye.